Are you getting your through balls intercepted like this? Well, I've got the fix for you. In this video, I'll show you 3 types of through balls that break the defensive lines and actually reach your target. Whether you're playing against sweaty players and rivals, or want to dominate weekend league, this will change the way you pass. Before we get to the actual methods, I want to point out a very big mistake. If you want to make your through balls work, you need to have an active movement on your receiver's side, because the ball will travel towards their running lane instead of where they are. If they remain static, this won't work. You can trigger runs while you're dribbling the ball. When you point out the potential runner with your left analog stick, tap the L1, LB button. This will trigger a run for them. Or you can trigger runs right after passing to a certain player, and right when the ball is traveling, point out the left analog stick to the next target and tap the L1, LB. Remember this because we will use this triggering mechanic in a more advanced method with the through balls later in this video. You still have the ball with your current dribbler, but paying attention to the run is going to be the key. If the runner seems to get in behind the defensive line safely, you can go for a through ball. This movement issue is very common among my students in my coaching sessions. Yes, an individual coaching session where we identify your weaknesses, strengths, and give you a personalized training program to instantly improve. I could even become your personal coach and show you how you can improve to become the most dangerous players out there if you're ambitious enough. Check the links in the description and start your training right away. Our first through ball method, the curved one, works very well in situations where the opponent anticipates the through ball opportunity and cuts off the pass. Adding a little curve to your through ball is the perfect solution. Hold L2, LT before powering up your through ball. This tells your player to apply the curve to your pass, bending it around defenders, just like a finesse shot curves around the keeper. So instead of playing a predictable straight line ball, letting the ball wrap around obstacles and find your attacker on the move. This becomes much more effective if your player has the incisive pass playstyle. Curved through balls are most effective when there's a defender positioned between your passer and the intended runner, making a straight pass too risky. They also shine when your attacker is making a diagonal run across the backline, allowing you to bend the ball into their path instead of forcing it directly through traffic. And in the situations where the central areas are too crowded, curving the pass into open space on the wing can create a clear opportunity that a standard through ball simply wouldn't reach. Most players don't expect this. They cover the direct line and leave the curved angle completely exposed. Next up, we have the fear of every defender nowadays, the dinked through ball. You just need to double tap the through ball button. It looks like the regular through ball until the very last second when your player lifts the ball just slightly into the air. This tiny chip makes a massive difference. Instead of skimming across the grass where the defenders can slide or stretch to intercept, it hops over their legs, giving your attacker a clean chance to chase it down. Dinked through balls become incredibly strong when the backline plays aggressively and pushes up high the pitch, leaving the space behind to be exploited. The lifted trajectory helps the ball bypass outstretched legs and sliding tackles. This type of pass is perfect for floating the ball into the space behind a fullback or center back, allowing your runner getting behind. This pass doesn't travel high like a lob, it just barely rises, which makes it so effective. It reaches your attacker quicker than a full lofted ball and still avoids interceptions. It works in short range very nicely, especially in or around the box. The dinked through ball creates a volley opportunity if you can use it correctly inside the box. Since the first time shots are incredibly strong this year, this method is golden. If you're curious about mastering those first time shots, make sure to watch out our free in-depth tutorial on the Guide Plus where we show you every trick to them. You will get incredibly satisfied with how they work, so make sure to click the link in the description. And finally, the most underestimated method in through balls mechanic, the first time through balls. This is a great method to suddenly get in behind the defensive line and works very well in 3-man setup. Let me demonstrate. For this setup to work, you need 3 players. The first player in the center, a runner on the side, and preferably the striker in the front yard, who will be your connection point. While you're still dribbling with the first player, point out your left analog stick towards the runner on the side and tap the L1, LB button. This will trigger a run and they will start exploring the space ahead of him. Then you need to pass the ball to your striker, and in the meantime, watch the wingers run on the side. Do not try to control the ball with your striker. While the ball is traveling, already power up a normal or lob through ball towards the winger's direction, and you're already through before the opponent understands what's going on the pitch. Timing is super important, so you're gonna need a lot of practice to be able to master this. After executing this method, you're going to find yourself in a 1 versus 1 situation against the keeper, so it will be very wise to know which shooting method you need for the finish. Check out our complete finishing guide that appears on your screen right now and complete your attack safely. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, take care and peace.